Action.
Are you ready? Hello again, judges. We're team B. Again, my name is Antoine Floyd, and my partner is Dominic Jones. I'll be answering the first question. Um, what would we do if we were faced with a similar situation tomorrow? What would we do the same, and what would we do differently? My partner, Mr. Jones, will be answering the second question. How well did your strategy work in relation to the outcome? As for the first question, if we faced a similar situation tomorrow, what would we do the same? We would evaluate the facts and figures on what our client wanted, and establish a plan. Secondly, we would follow the outline that we created for the plan to assess and continue to focus on our client's interests. Um, Third, we would continue to delegate the roles that we had. In this negotiation, I kept track of the offers and counter offers and the movement of the profits and initial offering or contribution from Wanda. While my partner, he made all of the offers and any of the counter offers. And this delegation of role helped us to stay focused again on our clients' interests. We'd also continue to keep a good rapport with the other side, knowing that we're here to complete a deal for the best interest of both of our clients. And we would continue to work together as a team to come up with a outcome that was satisfactory for our client. What we would do differently is that we would potentially try to leverage our position more in this problem. Ben had a thriving business, and so maybe we could have got her to contribute more or get her to make more concessions. We would definitely ask more questions, and we'll see if there was probably see if there was more of an opportunity to get some more clarity and to achieve some more of her goals. Um, we would definitely avoid any conversations about litigation or ambiguity and probably try to table those or come up with a compromise for an additional meeting later on, maybe after a year. Those are the things that we would do the same and differently. I turn it over to Mr. Jones.
Okay. Um, for the second question, it's how well did your strategy work in relation to our outcome? And basically, uh, there were about five objectives that our client was wanting us to achieve. And with the first one, he wanted her to enter into a franchise agreement uh, for the second store instead of opening her own store. Um, what we did is we were able to uh, have her agree to enter into that franchise agreement. Um, and with the second objective was that within that franchise agreement, he would prefer that she contribute at least half. We got her to contribute 60%, and with that, it looks like she would be able to get the profit 45% and 20% with the internet, 45% from the actual store, and that was actually the third objective. He was concerned about the brick and mortar sales, in which he wanted more of an emphasis on the store sales from her new franchise. We were able to come up with a plan in which she would receive more profit from the brick and mortar sales rather than the internet sales, thus creating a vested interest for her to emphasize the sales from the store. Uh, the fourth objective was that he wanted her to continue making the audiovisual training video and do training for both stores, Ben's store and her own store. We were able to get her to agree to that, to doing the audio visuals for her own store as well as Ben's store. And the last objective was that our client gave us some room to compromise in regards to her choice of the merchandise for her store. We were able to use this flexibility to our advantage to achieve our first four objectives. We believe that the outcome was effective and we were able to achieve a favorable result for our client.